the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studio.
Yo! Welcome in Thursday morning. Landra with the different music again.
It was actually an accident this time.
It was an accident?
Yeah, that was an accident.
I don't know.
I didn't do
Kinda
this on
feels like
purpose.
a little bit of a coincidence.
You get like uncomfortable and thrown off.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Whenever that happens.
Well, it's a great song and a great lead-in intro for hour number 2.
I know, I'm sorry.
Doesn't lead into the yo's great, but it's okay. It's not going to kill the vibes around here. Hey, I got here pretty early today. Did the big tropical storm hit by the time y'all got here?
We
Not
were
when I
talking
got
about
here.
that. It was. I was looking last night. I was
Is
like,
there one?
yeah.
I don't know.
And I was like, I may need to leave a little early because this thing was supposed to be like just a downpour.
Yep.
I don't think I got a drop on the way to work.
No, it wasn't raining at all when I got here, or
That
when I
would've-
drove in.
If it were to be a tropical storm, it would have taken me by surprise. I had no idea that was supposed to be a thing.
Yeah.
Really?
It kind of popped up, like Saturday, Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh,
And then-
wow.
Yeah.
It was supposed to
I'm
like,
almost
it was
a
a
full
thing.
week late.
so it was supposed to like hug Mexico to Texas, go like maybe like Alexandria. We were going to catch the bottom of it, but
Did this one get a name?
Arthur.
Oh, yeah. So the first name storm.
Arthur.
That's the A. See how smart I am?
That would be at the beginning of the
That would be
alphabet.
the very
smart.
beginning of the
What
the
comes
alphabet.
next?
Something B. Mm-hmm.
Proud.
Yeah, so a little bit like we were even talking about like, hey, are we gonna shut our factory down? Are we gonna like ask our
Dang.
employees to come to work? Because
I missed this.
I don't know, like this might be a hot take, and I know that hurricanes are bad. Like in Louisiana, hurricanes can be just awful. But a lot of times, at least here in the capital city, never quite as bad as you make it out there. You better be over prepared though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't get a raindrop on the way here, so I don't know. Maybe it's still coming.
My driveway had a lot of water, but I didn't wake up last night from it. I mean, I kept waiting and waiting like, all right, here's the rain. My dog's going to start freaking out. Nope, nothing.
We all keep us updated because we have no windows here. We're not going to be able to know what's happening outside, so y'all keep us updated. See if there's any tropical storms here in the capital city. But if you are somewhere where it is, stay safe.
You mean like up in New York?
Like up in New York. Not New York City. Long Island. Alondra, what do you think's happening in Long Island?
The U.S. Open.
The U.S. Open.
Wait, that's not what I was going to guess.
Ah, shoot. What were you
Pony
going to guess, bud?
dogs.
Making iced teas.
Ah.
Stupid.
By the way, whoever invented a Long Island iced tea, raging alcoholic.
Yeah,
This
like,
is like-
let me put a little.
Just put a little bit of everything in there.
Yeah.
Call it an iced
A little bit
tea.
of this, a little bit of that.
Now, don't drink that, young one.
I love when people are like,
Grandpa's
this
iced
Long
tea.
Island iced tea is strong. I'm like, no, that's just called a Long Island iced tea.
It's just called.
Find one that ain't.
Yeah, U.S. Open's happening right now. We'll get into that. We got a great show for you today. I don't even know what we're going to talk about, but guess what? We're going to do it together.
You don't
All
know?
of us.
Well,
Huh?
you're like super unprepared.
Well, came into the show like we do every day.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of headlines, there's sports things
So
to
many
talk about, but
headlines.
we're going to see in what order we talk about them, where the show's going to take us.
Okay, so I know we thought that we were going to close a chapter on Brendan Sorsby, but his agent opened his mouth yesterday, and it's
Oh,
really
really?
funny to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
I
Just
did.
very quickly. It's not like a.
I did kind of see that he's got a pro day scheduled.
That's funny. I didn't see
mean,
that.
I think like
Dude's
July
gonna-
10th.
He's going to have to. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, I guess who's going to show up?
Pro day for one
The-
person.
the New York Jets. Matt, I told you the other day, I think that is the only team. That's it.
Or
If
the
the New York
Browns.
Jets don't bite, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
because I think they
guess
have
so.
8 picks next year. They can afford to give up like a 6th or 7th rounder in the supplemental.
Yeah.
It's also the Jets. They're a poorly run organization.
Don't they have? I think. Do they control is it 5 or 6 first-round picks in the next 3 years?
Something like that.
Something crazy
Yeah,
like
so,
that.
I mean, they have a ton of draft capital.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to have to give up a ton. There's not going to be a bidding war for this guy.
Well, no, there's not going to be a bidding war for this guy. I'm just confused. Not confused. I'm wondering, is anybody going to give up anything in the like even if it's a 7th round, like in the supplemental
I don't think so.
draft?
I was just saying if there's one team I could see it being the Jets. I don't think anybody does.
I heard ESPN, big ESPN talking all day yesterday. Does anybody give
Big ESPN.
big ESPN. 3rd, 4th round compensation in this supplemental draft, and they're trying to make an argument for this, yeah, there's talent there. Yeah, he's a good player. He had success. Blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, it's all about distractions.
Yeah.
I just don't think maybe somebody takes a flyer, but they do have to know that if we're doing this, even if it's a flyer, yeah, maybe we could get a steal here. 7th round compensation, supplemental draft. We're going to get this guy who's got the talent to maybe be a franchise guy one day. They have to know there's a lot of baggage that comes with that. Just making that one little decision, there's a lot of baggage that comes with that.
You're under the microscope too. Every single thing you do,
You're under the
you watch
microscope,
like a hawk.
and let's just pick a team. Let's just say the Ravens do it. They got a new head coach. Lamar's this or that. Is Lamar going to be there forever? Whatever. The first week of training camp, every every one of their veterans that have played for 10, 15 years, the first question they're going to be asked, when a microphone's in front of their face, how do you feel about Brendan Sorsby being there?
Yeah.
And credit to myself. I called him Brendan right there.
I know.
Not Brent.
Good for you.
He throws a pick. People are going to be like, was that on purpose? Did he fumble a snap?
literally.
I mean, seriously, this guy cannot make a mistake.
He's a walking meme.
He is.
Walking meme. And it's just a distraction for everybody. So if you're going to make that pick in the supplemental draft, even if you think it's a fly, even financially, it's a great gamble, awesome gamble. The payout's so big, and you don't have to lose much. It's a big distraction. Big distraction for everybody in that locker room. Big distraction for your coaches. Big distraction for your PR department. Everybody. Do you want to have that distraction on your team? Most people are going to say no.
You have to be.
He's a PR disaster.
And I'd be shocked if the NFL hasn't sent memos to teams.
Right.
Or at least, maybe not a memo, maybe nothing official with the logo on there, but they've sent out their Ravens to go speak to everybody.
We were kind of saying, hey, that's probably why he hadn't entered the supplemental draft by now, is that he got bad news on that front, and then I guess thought it was his only option. I don't think anyone's going to take him. Like Alondra just said, PR nightmare. Yeah, absolutely. And in order to overcome that, you got to be an incredible talent. I think Brendan Sorsby's good.
Yeah.
People on big ESPN, like you referred to it as, keep throwing around that Brendan Sorsby's a first-round talent. I disagree with that. I think Brendan Sorsby's good. I don't know if he's that good. You got to be otherworldly to overcome something like this, and I don't think he's on that level.
Even if you were, the baggage that comes with
right.
betting on your own team for the NFL, I don't care who you are.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you can you sue the NFL for that,
No.
I'm not going to put you on my team because you broke a NFL rule, because that's a rule in the NFL too.
Well, it's, yeah.
But I guess since we're going to get into it, the agent basically was like, well, Cincinnati knew about this the whole entire time and didn't say anything. And agent, did you not know about it too? Everybody just needs to stop talking. Are you telling me that the agent didn't know as well that his client had a gambling problem? He didn't say anything either.
In fairness, he probably didn't.
In every situation, Brendan Sorsby is trying to not take accountability for his actions. Any turn you take, nobody wants him to take accountability.
That is such a funny thing for the agent to say. He's like, guys, Cincinnati knew about this, and I know that because I knew about it too.
Because I knew about it.
How do you?
Sir, shut your mouth. Everybody needs to stop talking.
There's a attorney-client privilege with the agent, guys. He doesn't have to. He can't say anything. Even if he did know about it, he couldn't say anything.
But he couldn't encourage him.
In fairness,
he
probably didn't.
You need to go to
agent.
rehab.
He probably wasn't his agent 2 years ago.
Also, would the agent even care if Cincinnati got in trouble or not?
Right.
To Alondra's point, Whether that incriminates him or
his
not,
client is
why
getting
make the comment?
So, but also I feel like people dropped it after he was like, I'm going to the supplemental draft. Everybody was ready to move on.
Yeah, it was over.
Everybody was going to stop talking about Brendan Sorsby. The agent opened his big mouth again, and now everybody's talking about it again.
You know what? It's kind of like scorched earth, probably philosophy for them. He's
Yeah.
like, man, my client, Brendan's the only one getting in trouble. Like he's getting the raw end of the deal here. And he's probably about to get punished by the NFL and not get taken. We're going to do this pro day at a high school on July 10th. We'll see if anybody comes. Maybe a representative from the Cowboys, since it's in the same city, will show up.
Why isn't he doing the pro day at Texas Tech? Aren't they Aren't they all about supporting athletes though? And they wanted to support him through this entire process. But the fact that he's not on the team anymore, he has to do it somewhere else.
That's a good point.
Weird.
It's a great point.
Like they're full of crap.
Well, DFW, easier airport.
Yeah,
in
true.
and out of.
True, you're right.
So.
Not you playing devil's advocate this entire time.
I'm here to support Brendan, just like Texas Tech.
You know what? You should. Because
I'm gonna
me and
support him
Taylor,
as much
we're
as
awful
Tech.
people.
I hope he gets
that's fine.
Help that he needs. He could have a problem. Or he could just love gambling.
I mean, who doesn't?
What point does it become a problem? Diagnosable.
Right. How do you decide that? I don't know. What point does
Do you have to get
Watch
hit rock
Uncut
bottom?
Gems. That's
Or do you have to get
like, yeah, like what point ask your friend Chad GPT, at what point does betting on sports become an addiction?
Yeah. It usually
you're Adam Sandler in Uncut Gems.
a lot of times I haven't seen them.
Okay.
I'm moving on from that.
I haven't seen it either.
Go,
Okay.
we're
A lot
moving
of
on.
times rock bottom
Go with your
does
point.
kind of line up, the timeline lines up with when you got caught.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We wish him well, but I don't think he's got a future in the NFL.
Poor guy. I do feel bad for him,
Yep.
but
Hey, how's everybody doing? We skipped that part, and I don't want to skip that part because it's my favorite part. Everybody good?
great.
You have a great day, great morning. Again, you didn't know that there was a tropical
had no
storm. The
idea.
first named storm.
So she slept
Zero
great
clue.
last
Year.
night.
Huh?
She slept great then.
Well, but if it didn't hit, then it wouldn't have woken me up anyway. I did sleep real good, though.
All right.
I did a hot yoga class. Well, I lifted first, and then I did hot yoga, so I slept real good.
Did you hydrate?
I did
That's an
hydrate.
important thing.
I did,
Okay. With my high.
obviously.
Yeah, Jay got to see your sweatshop yesterday.
Oh, that's right. Jake
Pretty
came
cool.
over after, and he took me up on my offer.
Yeah.
Because he claimed that I forgot to bring my high to him.
Right.
When clearly he forgot to remind me to bring my high to
Obviously.
him. Not my fault.
No. Brendan
If you don't
Sorsby.
follow up, like with just like most guys, if you don't give at least 1 to 2 follow up texts,
Mm-hmm.
you can't expect us to come through.
Okay. That's the bar is in hell.
The what?
The bar
Yeah.
is so low, it's in hell.
Okay, I've never heard that one. That's a good one. I liked it.
I didn't come up with
Yeah,
it.
so he came over and so we left and like people would be surprised because Jake was very surprised that I do have a real, real business and a real company.
Well,
that
Luke worked
makes
there.
real things. That's right. Luke worked there. So Jacob came to the factory yesterday. Luke used to be in that factory.
In the trenches.
In the trenches.
Yeah.
Just getting after it. It's a great place. It's a great little place.
Yeah.
And
I want to check it out.
it's running. She's running like a top right now too. And Jake was like, "Oh, okay. Y'all make like real things. It's not like a wooden spoon in a bucket situation over here."
Like
Which
the
I'm,
big old like.
yeah. Who wants taters? That type of deal. It wasn't like that.
Like y'all are making Kool-Aid or something.
That's right. Jungle juice in the bathtub.
Jungle
Jungle
juice.
juice. No, it's not like that. Real business. And he was like, "Wow, people like work for you and stuff." And I was like, "Yeah, I only play an idiot on radio. After that, we're good."
Yeah.
So yeah, he texted John. So yeah, he got his mind. He was excited too.
Good.
We hooked him up.
Nice.
I forgot.
I
did forget to get another box for here though.
I have one of those big boxes still from like a while ago.
Yeah.
And then
Wait, you stole it?
no, you gave it to me. Yeah, I just took it. And one day in one of the hot Pilates classes, we were talking about electrolytes, and I was like, push it,
Got
right?
you.
So I was like, y'all got to try my high. You can get it here. I was literally like a marketing person for you.
I love it.
And then I had a bunch of extra ones, so I brought it last night to hot yoga. And I was like, y'all try these.
Nice.
Yeah, so you're
Love it.
welcome.
Hey, we got
I'm
a
here
little,
promoting for you.
promo going this
Oh.
week. So, hey, if you're listening, you can text the station. 499?
225-499-1045.
So, what we're doing is we are giving away a lot of
Okay.
My High to gyms
Cool.
this summer.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so we're giving away not to sell. We're giving away to give. Just give to your members.
Okay.
So if you're a gym owner or run a gym or know somebody, text the studio. We'll drop off a bunch of My High.
Do we want like a keyword on this, or are you just like
Nah, just
texting?
text.
Okay.
Just text us.
Just text dehydrated.
How we doing? Razor Watch.
So, Well,
Yeah.
so it's funny you say that. We have our final like big doctor's appointment, ultrasound thing right after the show today at 11 o'clock. So I'm leaving right after.
Boy. This
Coming
is what,
back later.
36 weeks?
This is 36 weeks.
Holy
she was
moly.
36 weeks yesterday. So it's
Oh my gosh.
we are getting there.
Y'all, it's time.
It's equally parts like
Baby's cooked.
man, pretty much.
Fully cooked.
The bun is
Razor
finished.
Yeah.
It's equally parts like exciting, and then I'll sit there and I'm like, I'm actually very terrified
Yep.
about this entire process. But no, we're making that happen. Like today is the day where you have to like finalize pediatrician. You have to go get your final ultrasound and everything. So it's a big one. Like this one's going to take over an hour. So it's a big appointment. It's probably the final one, I guess, until D-Day.
So for when we had these moments and these like every ultrasound and stuff after a certain amount of time, so we didn't find out gender till the moment.
Oh,
Till-
y'all
Oh,
wanted to
you
wait
didn't know?
until
So we went blind, all three. Yeah, like we just
I feel like I would.
we
do
were
that.
like, man, there's not a lot of surprises left in life
Yeah.
once you get to start. Like let's do
Yeah.
that. It was fun for us. It was hard because when we go to ultrasounds, like you had to go in there with your fists up, like
Right.
like, hey, tell every person we don't want to know, we don't want to know
you're like
because it's
unplugging the machine.
exactly because you have to remind every single person
Yeah.
there every single time
Right.
because I think it's just such commonplace that everybody kind of knows.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like you have those ultrasounds and they're like, okay, now you got to close your eyes for like the next 2 minutes because
Right.
I got to do some checks and stuff
Yeah.
in the down there region.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was tough, but like you go in there and I can imagine maybe it'd be fun to know beforehand, but the surprise was awesome.
We wanted to find out.
I feel like I
the,
wouldn't-
the
I wouldn't wanna know.
preparedness.
Which,
Yeah.
so it's the first grandkid on my parents' side. Her parents have grandkids, but they live in Texas. So it's kind of de facto, like first grandkid on both sides that they'll actually be able to like see day in and day out. So they wanted to know quickly. Like I remember you do like the little blood test or whatever it was that she had to do. I don't remember. I don't even think I was in the room. And like 3 weeks later, they'll send you like, an email, click here, it tells you the results and everything. And, we got it. So I called my dad. I was like, hey, is mom there? Because I was just going to tell him at the same time. He's like, no. I was like, okay, well, we're having a boy. And he goes, okay, I'll let your mom know that but I won't tell her. I'll let you tell her. I said, okay, great. 2 minutes later, I get a phone call back. And I say, hey, what's up? And my mom's like, don't what's up me. You tell me right now. What is it? And I was like, okay.
You
Well, we're
tell
having
me
a boy.
right now.
Yeah. So.
I don't want to be behind the baby
Oh,
yellow
and then
clothes.
she pulls I was like, we're having a boy. I knew it. I'm like, no, you never said that. You can't say that
I
after
felt
the
it.
fact.
I felt it.
Right. So, no, they were excited. We would not have been able to wait.
Well, most people, 50% of the people that are guessing felt it because, it's one of two.
Yeah.
One of two different things. So
It's 50-50 chance.
good. Odds are pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so you haven't told us. I know we got to get a break, but before we get to segment 2, we're going to call him Razor.
Okay.
Have you shared with us what
I know.
the
it's
birth
Them, I don't think
certificate will be?
Shared it on air, but we could just do it now. Griffin Malone.
Griffin Razor Malone.
Yep.
Incredible. It's going to look good it's going to look really good on the birth
We
certificate.
weren't sure about a middle name. I don't like Malone. That's my middle name, but I was like, it kind of flows together. We didn't really have like a what
that-
we were attached to, so we just rolled with that.
Get that father-son connection there with the name. I like it. So is Razor going to be just RZR, or are you going to put the A in there?
I would do RAZOR, right?
Okay.
I guess.
All right. Love it. All right. Well, we got a great show. Why are you laughing at that? You can't laugh at that. It's going to be a fantastic show with the all three of us. Jake is at the 9U World Series tournament this weekend, so you'll be riding with a tripod today, tomorrow. We also got Lady Kane here with a scarf finally adjusted the right way. Lane and Donovan's also in studio with us all 3 hours both days. Mm-hmm. He's not going to say a lot.
Huge deal.
He got his mic privileges cut off because of all those crazy things he was saying off air. So we just cut his. So he'll be here with us, but he'll be here in spirit. So stick with us right here off the bench.
Off the bench.
All right, if you want to work with a bank that does business the right way, the local way, well, it's time to find First American Bank and Trust. We got the privilege of going there about a month ago for their American flag giveaway promotion that they were doing, giving away, I think they gave 500 American flags away. Got to meet the great people over there at First American Bank and Trust. Shake their hand, look them in the eye, just see how awesome of people they were and how much they live right here in your community. And it's the decision makers as well. So if you are looking at getting a business loan, a commercial loan, if you're starting business, you need a little bit more capital, a little bit more runway for your business, or maybe your family's growing and you need a bigger house and you need a mortgage, or maybe you need to refinance that mortgage. Well, make sure that if you're doing something here in Louisiana, that you're having people that are in Louisiana making those decisions, not someone in New York City. So whatever it is, they have all the bells and whistles the big banks do, but right here in your community, FABT.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back here to Off the Bench, the tripod rolling with you all Thursday morning. We about to get into a little Cruton talk. Before we do, I want to tell you about our friends over at K2Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. You know how like in The Big Lebowski, the rug really ties the room together? Well, window coverings really tie the room together. If you really want to be honest with yourself, it's curtains, drapes, blinds, shutters. Make your house look better, make your house feel better, a little bit more cozy, but also make it more efficient. Keep that cool air inside the house. Block that sun a little bit, make those energy bills a little bit lower every single month over there at K2Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. Go to their website, k2zblinds.com. You can see everything that they do. Brandon Barton and his team, they have been doing it a long, long time, and they're going to know your house better than you. They'll go in there, give you a consultation, tell you about everything they can do. And if you want to manually open those blinds, raise them up, or you can just push a button. It goes up and down at a push of a button. Make your life a little bit easier, make your house a little bit better. Spend a little bit less every single month on those bills. Over there, K2Z Interiors and Outdoor Living, k2zblinds.com. All right. You know in Friday Night Lights when they say if you want to win, let Booby spin? Sometimes you got to let Taylor spin. When we talking about recruiting, nobody knows these high school kids better than Taylor Sharp right over there.
Loves high school kids.
Loves high school kids. Always has.
Well, thanks, guys.
Hey, you're welcome. So, all right, LSU on an absolute tear right now on the high school recruiting level. I think we went from something like the last 48 hours or something, went from like 50th ranked recruiting class in commitments all the way to like 15 or something on 247. So just absolutely picking up commitments, trying to put that fence, that wall around the state of Louisiana right now, Taylor. But we got a couple of new ones, a couple of new commitments. I think 3 commitments in the last 24 hours. 4?
Yeah, so
shut up.
We'll get to the last one. You and I did not talk about that yet, but yeah. So we'll go back to Tuesday night when you added LSU running back commit Trey Segarra, David Segarra III, but goes by Trey. 5'10", 210 pounds, so already great size. Ran for almost 1,500 yards, 17 touchdowns last year. How about this, Matt?
It had to be the last running back to commit to us, though, right?
Nope.
Oh.
Not even in the last 48 hours. Segura, 8.4 yards per carry as a junior, which is really, really good. Also, too bad Jacob Hester's not here. Segura is also an all-state soccer player for his high school, so Jake would be all over that.
Dang.
And you mentioned, is that the only running back we got? No. Trey Martin, one of the top running backs of the state of Louisiana for 2027. Top 10 running back in the country by Rivals. Number 7 player in the state. He's over 6 feet tall, already over 200 pounds. He's a physical runner. That gives LSU 3 running back commits, because you remember last week, 3-star Brendan Lacey gave his pledge to the Tigers. So that's 3 running backs for 2027.
Let me stop you there before you head to the next one, because 3 running backs committed, which tells you a couple things. You can take a look inside Lane Kiffin's mind about the way he likes to operate his offense, the importance that they put on the running back position, certainly, because it's the running back position and certainly it would be great if Jake was here to talk about this, because for a long time is a little bit of an afterthought to an offense. Well, this is on the forethought. They are going after these running backs. They're going after them hard. And when running back Trey Martin committed, that was yesterday, right? He becomes the 5th in-state commitment for this class of 2027, which is a fan. Again, that's you're seeing the benefit of Coach O being added to the staff and putting, literally trying to put a fence and a wall around the state of Louisiana. And that with that commitment, so LSU now has the 3rd-ranked player in Louisiana committed, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, and the 12th-ranked player in Louisiana committed. So as they continue to put that wall, and I know that the receiver, number 2 ranked, blank on his name,
Easton Royal.
Yeah, Easton Royal. He also made some comments about saying, I know he's committed to Texas.
A lot of people think he's going to flip.
Yeah, he is saying that it's tighter than ever right now. So we'll see what happens there. And then the number 1 player, Elijah, of course, is committed to Alabama. So that's not going to happen. But you're looking at securing all of the top talent in Louisiana for this class, which is exactly what you got to do, what you should be doing, and that's the number 1 goal of Lane Kiffin and his staff.
Well, and your question should be, with all these running backs, how many are going to be retained from this current roster? Because, you're obviously going to want Harlan Berry back next year as a junior. The staff appears to love Dylan Jones if everything in the spring holds. You'll have Durham. He'll be entering his senior year. What if he falls back to RB3? Does he move on? And then all the guys you added, Rod Gainey, Racing Guillory, Stacey Gage, do those guys stick around, or are they replaced by these high school guys? But switch it over to the defensive side. You got a big one yesterday. 5-star defensive end Chris Whitehead.
5?
Yep, 5. No word yet on if there's a plus. We'll see. 6'4", 230 pounds. Number 31 player overall in the nation. 4th best defensive end. He committed, and then last night, his younger brother, Isaiah Whitehead, for the 2028 class, offensive lineman, gave his pledge to LSU. So it's one of those things where it's if you can land Chris Whitehead when all of this is said and done, you kind of got to feel good about landing his brother in the next class as well. You always like to see those package deals because, it's kind of a 2-for-1, and I get it. 2028, way far away, but he's 6'4", he's 325 pounds going into his junior season. Top 30 offensive lineman for that 2028 class. So, that's a guy that's only getting better right now. He's a 3-star, but he's still got another 2 years left to go. So, we'll see what happens there.
Interesting. 2028 offensive linemen. So, we talked about the offensive linemen that were committed yesterday, the big boys, 6'6", 6'7", guys, how they will sign in 2027. They probably will not give an impact on the field until 2029, 2030. 2030, that doesn't roll off the tongue real well. But it's going to be a handful of years or a few years before any offensive lineman that you get committed impacts, and certainly one that's not committed, that'll be a junior this year in high school. But 3 running backs. Running backs is obviously, we all know, we saw Caden Durham, we saw Harlan Berry. We all know that running back in more the skill position can impact you very early in their playing career in college. So those are really intriguing to me. It's 3 commitments. We gotta remember that as fans, we do have to pump the brakes on the excitement level sometimes. 3 commitments. Do all of those running backs, these highly touted guys recruited by everybody, do they stay? Do they stick with their commitments? Because commitments are one. We see them. We see people break it all the time at LSU. We want to break other people's commitments to other schools and get them to sign here. So with 3, do they think that's a little bit too crowded once the signing day comes? And then you got to kind of think about the NIL packages and the money packages that you're having to give to these kids. Like, do they all get paid the same? Is there one guy that's going to be guaranteed a little bit less, and another school can kind of swoop in and offer more? So super intriguing, but a lot of positivity and a lot of momentum right now for LSU. It seems like when they start posting these pictures of the recruits in Tiger Stadium in full uniform with the purple and yellow LED lights and everything, you see the posts from the weekend trips. It always seems, in the last couple of weeks at least, since Coach O has been here, those commitments come really soon after that. So obviously they're doing something right when those visits are here. And I think a lot of these commitments kind of came out of the blue as well. Maybe guys that weren't necessarily like, hey, it's between LSU and Texas or whatever, like guys that are seemingly kind of coming out of nowhere and making commitments. So a lot of momentum right now, and I would expect that to continue. So go Lane, go Coach O, go America, and go Tigers. Why are you laughing? Why do you laugh at that, Taylor? Hell yeah, brother. Taylor laughs every time we say go America. It's almost embarrassing.
Could not be further from the truth.
It's almost embarrassing. All right. Well, we're going to come back and we'll keep talking about little LSU football. Lane Kiffin makes some comments. That's comments scary. That you can kind of inject straight into my veins. What'd you say?
I said that's kind of scary.
Well, sometimes.
Yeah. But
not this time.
Okay.
These are comments that you can inject straight into my veins. Figure out what that is when we come back right here on Off the Bench.
Off the Bench.
All right, it's time to take out the trash. So if you're going to do that, go to trashrangers.com. The best trash removal, most reliable trash removal, trash pickup service, and also waste removal. We're talking about portable toilets, Trash Rangers Sanitation Department. If you have a construction company, if you have a job that's outside and, well, you want to work with a local company that can get those portable toilets, get them removed, get them dumped, get them everything, get them brought to you. Don't work with those national companies. Work with someone local. That's trashrangers.com. Go to their website. Go check out everything they do in their sanitation department. But the trash pickup as well, commercial, residential. I forgot to take out the trash yesterday. You know why? Because I'm not one of the lucky ones and the fortunate ones that has that residential service for Trash Rangers, and I forgot. I don't get text reminders, but Trash Rangers does send you text reminders the night before, so you don't get put in the doghouse for forgetting. I had to drive around. I had to go throw it in my dumpster at my factory. Don't do that. Save yourself. TrashRangers.com.
...2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Welcome back here, Off the Bench. A little bit more cowbell. I think it's the first time since I've been on the radio that you've played this song.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I don't remember every song I've ever played.
Yeah, that's a can't lose comment for sure.
Could be, but maybe not.
Well, apparently Lane Kiffin doesn't think we can lose either.
What?
Uh-huh. Yep. Lane Kiffin joined Tyrann Mathieu yesterday on Tyrann's podcast, In the Bayou. What's the room? Is there a room named after Tyrann at the football ops building?
Because he donated a lot to the ops building.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it's the player lounge or whatever. But it looked like they had their podcast from that lounge or wherever that room was. And said a lot of very interesting things, but one that stuck out that as an LSU fan should get you pretty jacked up.
I don't know how fast it's going to happen. We're going to win a national championship. We're going to have the teams and the rosters back to the way that they were playing when they were great. I don't know how fast. That might not be today. Right. But it's going to happen, and I feel it in recruiting too. When these kids come in here, and now that we got our staff fully here, and we know how to sell LSU too, because now we're meeting up people and know the restaurants and the areas and the people. Like, it's 101.
Yeah.
What Nick Saban said. Yeah. It's the best job in America.
I know that Lane has, kind of been known in his past to, skip around, move jobs quite a bit, quite frequently. A lot of times on his own volition, sometimes other people. But it certainly feels like this is, at least for what it feels like and looks like, this is kind of the pinnacle for him. Like, this is like hopefully the what he would like to be the final stop or the last stop in for him. Now, he has to do a lot. There's a lot of expectations. But to say things like this, to call your shot and say, we are going to win a national championship. Of course, that's the expectation. Mm-hmm. Like, we all expect that. Like, you're getting the money. You have the money at your disposal to spend on other people. You're getting paid a lot of money. Like, you have everything. So that's the expectation that we all talk about, that I'm sure LSU front office talks about. But to actually hear it come from the head coach and the confidence level, and not to say like the expectation is the one. Like, that's one thing to say the expectation here is the national championship, but to say we are going to win it at some point, and it might not come today, which, why not?
Why not?
Why not today?
Curt Cignetti did it in 2 years in Indiana.
Yeah, and the worst football, historically the worst D1 program in history of college football.
Right.
Did it very fast. So excuses are kind of out the window. Now, that is an outlier. Like, you can't you can't grade everybody on Cignetti's success.
True.
Like, it's probably unreplicable. Like, that's a hard thing to do. There's a lot of luck, there's a lot of skill, there's a lot of timing, there's a lot of things happening perfectly for that to happen. So no one should be judged because Cignetti had success that fast and turned something around that fast. But this is LSU. Like, he feels the momentum. He feels like this is why he came here, for the success they're having off the field. So we are going to, I don't know, what's the June 18th? A little over 2 months, 2.5 months. We finally get to take the field, and I can't wait. But his expectations, it's not the expectation, but he's telling you we are going to do it. I don't know how long it's going to take, but that sounds like a man that wants to be here for a long time. And that has been the concern. Well, Ole Miss was like, oh, yeah, fine, take him. He's going to be gone in 3 years anyway. He'll just go take another job. Well, I don't know if in his mind, in his heart, and his soul, there's another job that's better than this.
Well, so that's what he said.
This is the pinnacle.
Saban told me it's the best job in America, and I agree in the cup we just played. So, yeah, I mean, if he thinks this is the best job in America, to your point, where's he going to go if it's better? Where's he going to go where he has the best opportunity?
Yeah.
Now, he could try the NFL again, but, like, as far as college goes, this is it.
Yeah. I think historically speaking, when college coaches try the NFL and then they go back to college, they don't really ever try it again. They usually realize pretty quick that, oh yeah, I'm way more suited to be a college coach. And that's probably the case here. So it sounds like and seems like, if there's success, that if Lane Kiffin ever was to leave LSU, it wouldn't be on his own choice. It would just be because of lack of success, just like every other. I mean, college coaching jobs are hard to get, and they're even harder to maintain. But he's going to have every opportunity here, and he's calling a shot, and I love it. Injected straight into my veins, the head coach for your LSU Tigers, saying we will win a national championship. And odds are he's right. 3 of the last 4 did it. The only one that didn't do it was the most highly touted head coach that coming into LSU, at least. He's not the best. I mean, obviously, Saban came here. He wasn't the Nick Saban that we know now when he came to LSU. But like Brian Kelly had the resume. The best resume head coach is the only one in the last 4 head coaches that didn't win it. So I loved hearing this. Did y'all get any feelings from it? Did y'all listen to the rest of the interview?
I heard bits and pieces. I didn't listen, intro to outro, but
I'll tell you, did. Musso did, for sure. This clip list of this interview, my God, very detailed.
Would you like another one?
Yeah, play one. Just pick one. Pick one of the 13.
Okay.
He's doing well. He's
Sam
been out
Levitt.
there now and pretty much full strength now. Really good arm, really smart. I mean, he's in there just grinding all the time on stuff. NFL mindset quarterback from preparation standpoint. Now he just got to put everything together in year one. A little bit late because now he's just finally cleared now and a lot of new pieces around. So it's going to be a big summer and fall camp.
Fully healthy. And I think we've kind of seen that writing on the wall a little bit. Take your time with him in spring. You got the pins out. I know all that. We've seen the clips. We joke about the slam dunking and all that stuff. But 21 miles per hour he was clocked at on the little GPS thing that they wear on their shirts. So a fully healthy Sam Levitt and a Lane Kiffin offense, I think, is going to be absolutely dynamic, and I can't wait to see it. It's predictions on how well is anybody's guess. You got to go back and look at his Arizona State tape from 2 years ago to do that. But if he can do it with someone from Ferris, why can't he do it with a guy that's already one of the top quarterbacks in big-time college football going in? So excited for that. Excited to see what Lane Kiffin and company can do. They're going to have the talent, man. They are going to have the talent. They've brought it in. They've maintained it. So I'm fired up to see. I would fully expect to at least be in the conversation. I'm not going to call my shot on anything until I at least go see a practice with Sam Levitt. But I would expect, just based on the history of what way I've seen him play, his style of play, and Lane Kiffin's success on the field, that he's at least going to be in some sort of conversation at some point in the season of headed to New York. We will see. All right, we're going to take a break, but before we do, I want to tell you about our friends over at Rejuvame, rejuvamemedical.com. If you want to feel better, if you want to look better, well, give them a call. They got 13 locations all over the state of Louisiana. They're amazing locations, medically staffed, a great staff, friendly, knowledgeable, and go and set up that blood work. Go get your blood drawn and see what is happening, how they can help you. Maybe your hormones are out of balance and they can fix that. Maybe it's something that peptides can fix. Maybe I'm on the peptide train right now, feeling better. Wake up every day, less aches and pains in my joints, and just so if you want that, if you want to just go see what's going on, have a consultation. Go to one of their 3 Rejuvame locations. Hormone replacement therapy, Louisiana's leader for the last 10 years. You want some weight loss, you want peptides, whatever it is, give them a call. They are the best. Do everything medically supervised over there at Rejuvame Medical, rejuvamemedical.com. All right, stick with us as we close out hour number 1 right here on Off the Bench.
Off the bench. Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back here. Off the Bench. Closing out hour number 1 here. Sorry for the short segment, but you get it. This is Off the Bench. Melandra, are you keeping up with any of the UFC news?
Which one are you talking about?
Well, I saw yesterday that Alex Pereira is appealing his fight this past weekend from the White House.
I missed this.
Yes, Cyril Karn, is that right? He's the heavyweight champion. Huh?
Yeah.
Cyril
Gain.
Dang it. Almost had it. Yeah, he's appealing it, saying there was a lot of illegal punches and hits, elbows to the back of the head.
I don't love that.
Yeah, it's a little bit
love
weak,
Alex
right?
Pereira, but I don't love that.
And what are they realistically going to do?
Yeah. And somebody did clip it and went through all the punches, and I think 2 of the a billion that were landed on him at the end were illegal, but it kind of happens. But his camp did say that Herb Dean will never ref for him again.
He's not salty at all.
kind of a weak
I don't
move
love
by him.
that.
But like
No.
he was going for the first person to win 3 belts in 3 different weight classes. So,
Yeah.
like, incredible fighter, but it's a little bit of a beta move here, Bob.
I know. I love Pereira, but I don't like that move at all.
All right, stick with us. Off the bench.
Off the bench.
All right. Whether you are a competitive athlete, maybe a weekend warrior, or just trying to stay active, the team at Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute is ready to help keep you moving. Right over there, near Elite Training Academy, Ochsner Orthopedics, you'll have access to the nationally renowned orthopedic specialists, advanced treatment options, state-of-the-art technology, and modern facilities designed to keep you back and doing what you love. And when injuries happen, getting care quickly really matters, and it can make all the difference. That's why Ochsner Andrews offers a convenient walk-in orthopedic clinic at the Elite Training Complex right there on Burbank Drive here in Baton Rouge. No appointment is needed. With on-site x-ray services, you can get evaluated and treated fast. The clinic treats a wide range of orthopedic injuries, including sprains, strains, minor dislocations, sports injuries such as like ACL tears, whatever it is, from diagnosis to recovery. Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute is every step of the way. Ochsner.org/BROrtho.